What's going on, guys? Kp-dany here, welcoming you back to another NFL prediction video with Madden 17 gameplay. And first of all, guys, I'd just like to say I apologize for not uploading last week. I had 16 weeks in a row where I predicted games and uploaded them to YouTube. But yeah, I didn't get there last week because I had stuff got in the way, life got in the way, and I ended up not doing a video last week. So this week we're just gonna do week 16 recap, and then I'm gonna tell you guys my picks for week 17 as well as doing the recap, and then I'm gonna predict the wild card round. So let's get started with week 16, guys. Giants at the Eagles. I did pick the Giants. They won. I'm gonna have to go a bit fast because there's a lot of games to go through, guys. So the Eagles won and I lost there, which is a surprising game. Dolphins and the Bills. I believe I picked the Dolphins. Yes, and I got it wrong. Or sorry, I got it right. I got it right. The Patriots just slammed the Jets into the turf and they won. I picked them. Titans and the Jaguars. Surprising win by the Titans, actually. I mean, Jaguars. So I picked the Titans, and I was really surprised. That just knocked them out of the playoffs. The Vikings at the Packers. I picked the Packers, so I got that right. Chargers at the Browns. Oh my gosh, that was the game that the Browns actually won. So crazy game. I obviously picked the Chargers, just like probably everybody else. And yeah, the Browns won. Redskins over the Bears, no surprise. Falcons over the Panthers, no surprise. Colts and the Raiders, a bit of a close game, but Derek Carr went down, and so did Marcus Mariota. Those were like really bad injuries. I felt bad for those guys. Buccaneers at the Saints, they lost, pretty much knocked them out of playoffs. Cardinals at the Seahawks. Man, I picked the Cardinals there, so I got it right. I believe. Did I pick? Oh no, I actually picked. Okay, looks like I picked the Seahawks. Or did I? Yeah, I picked the Buccaneers and I picked the Seahawks. Or sorry, I picked the Saints and I picked the Seahawks. So I got it wrong, but then I got the Saints right. 49ers at the Rams. I picked the Rams. Got it wrong. Even the 49ers can beat the Rams. That's how bad the Rams are. Bengals at the Texans. I did pick the Bengals. Another game wrong. Steelers at the Ravens. Or sorry, Ravens at the Steelers. An insane game. I picked the Steelers there to win. And they ended up winning. Great job by them, actually. And last but not least, or actually no, there's still two more games. The Chiefs and the Broncos. The Chiefs just beat them really bad. I mean, I picked them, so that's good. Picked the Chiefs. They got it. Got it correct. And then Lions and Cowboys. Picked the Cowboys. Got it correct also. Okay, on to week 17. Ravens at the Bengals. Picked the Ravens. Got it wrong. Texans at the Titans. I believe I picked the Texans, or I don't know who I picked, but the Titans won. You guys will see it in the video. I really don't have it right with me right now, so I believe I picked the Titans, but yeah. Oh no, I picked Houston. So I got it wrong. Panthers at the Buccaneers. I picked the Buccaneers. I got it wrong, guys. It's another game wrong. Steelers and the Browns. Man, that was a close game. Steelers won, and I picked them, so that's good. Cowboys and the Eagles. I picked the Cowboys, and they lost to the Eagles. Surprising loss, but they were benching some people. Tony Romo did play. So, yeah. So, Cowboys got that loss. Bills and the Jets. I picked the Bills, and that's another loss. Couple losses here. The Vikings at the... Oh, man, that was a nice game. The Vikings and the Bears. I'm really happy for the Vikings because I'm a Vikings fan, and I did pick them, so that's correct. Colts and the Jaguars. I picked the Colts, did I? Yep, I picked the Colts, got them correct, but they didn't make the playoffs still. Patriots and the Dolphins. I picked the Patriots. Chiefs at the Chargers. I picked the Chiefs. Cardinals at the Rams. Picked the Cardinals. Raiders at the Broncos. I picked the Raiders, and they ended up losing on me. That was only 6 points, but what do you expect without Derek Carr? Giants and the Redskins. I did pick the Giants. I knew the Redskins were not going to make it to the playoffs, or at least I knew they weren't going to win this game. Seahawks at the 49ers. A little too close for comfort right there, but 25-23 Seahawks. I picked them also. Falcons at the Saints. Saints at the Falcons. I picked the Falcons. Got it correct also. And then the Packers at the Lions. I picked the Packers. and got it correct. That game was, I just couldn't decide. I was gonna pick the Packers, I was gonna pick the Lions, I was gonna go pick the Lions and the Packers. I couldn't decide between both of those two teams. I had to keep going back and forth, and I ended up picking the Packers because I was like, it's Aaron Rodgers, he's on a streak, he's gonna get it done. And he ended up doing it, and the Lions are still in the playoffs as we get there right now. Okay, Oakland at Houston. I'm really gonna think about taking Houston here, just because Oakland and Houston both have really bad quarterbacks. But when you look at the whole picture, the Raiders have come a long way. And for them to lose this game to a team like the Texans, it just doesn't sound right to me. I believe that the Raiders are going to win this game. They're going to come on the road and win this game, even without Derek Carr. Their team is still their same team that they were before. And hopefully Connor Cook can do some magic, because they're gonna need that. The Lions at the Seahawks. This is obviously like this is Seahawks all the way. I mean, unless the Lions pull off some crazy thing, I think the Seahawks are gonna win this one. I mean, it's really hard for the Seahawks to lose in the wild card round, as you've seen in the past, especially last year. So yeah, I'm just gonna go with the Seahawks there, just from experience and from knowledge. Dolphins at the Steelers, another kind of easy game to pick. Steelers over the Dolphins. They're at home. I don't see why they should lose. Dolphins have a good defense, but that doesn't mean that, like, the Steelers' defense has turned into a good defense the past few games. Not very good, but they've turned into like a solid. Like, you can count on them. So I gotta pick the Steelers there. The last game, the Giants at the Packers. I will go with the Giants because I really believe that they can win because of these facts, guys. The past three times, the Giants have made it to the playoffs. Okay? I believe they've versed the Packers. Or no, sorry, the past three times that they've made it to the playoffs. They've versed the Packers in two of those times. And both of those times that they've versed the Packers in the playoffs, they made it to the Super Bowl and won it. And both of those times they've beat the Packers also. And the only other time they made it to the playoffs in those three times is against the Eagles. They lost in the wild card round, I believe. So that's that, guys. So if you're gonna pick somebody, I'm gonna pick the Giants because chance is they came into underdogs as those games too, and they came in Lambeau in those games too. So I believe that the Giants are gonna win this game. I mean, I don't see why not. Look at the history I just told you. So Giants over the Packers there. Hopefully Aaron Rodgers will not go get hot because that's going to be really hard for the Giants. But they have an elite defense. Let's see what happens. Anyways, see you guys next week, guys, for the predictions. Back at it again next week. So, yeah, signing off for next time, Kp-dany.